Hey guys, it's Tazwhole here. Welcome to Tazwhole Tubcast. Now I'm here with Dan Vaughn. Where are you? Yes, man. You're getting out of the van. Oh my God, he's getting out of the van. How you doing?
I'm doing really well, dude. How are you?
I'm doing good. Trust me, this sugar's starting to kick in now.
I feel it. Drinking caffeine every day.
Oh God. Yes, caffeine is how when you're going to work and when you're pretty much when it comes down to it, it's like caffeine. It is my superhero. It's my savior. It saves everyone else from work. Okay.
Right. It's the reason why I get out of bed in the morning. I'm just like, I can't function without you. It's the love of my life, you know.
Oh yes. Oh, it's like Rick and Morty's Szechuan sauce. It's like Rick's Szechuan sauce. Come on. Oh
it's
God.
like McDonald's, you know. McDonald's be like stingy on the.
They're gonna bring it. I swear they're gonna bring it back if they bring out that movie. If they bring out that Disney live-action movie Mulan, I swear I can just see it.
Dude, I was waiting in line at McDonald's for I went there like 2 to 3 hours early, and I was like waiting in line, and then all of a sudden they tell us, oh yeah, we only have like 20 Szechuan sauce in stock, and there's like a bajillion people inside the store waiting, and we're like all so disappointed.
Oh yeah, but I was just gonna ask, so my lovely audience knows. Oh, I have some in my eye. Anyways, but I was gonna say, so where are you gaming from, man? Or where are you from? Not gaming from. I was gonna say, where are you from?
I'm from Oakland, California, but right now I'm attending UC Davis at the undergrad student.
Nice. So I was just gonna say, so so you on YouTube or you on Twitch, man?
Right now my main focus is posting on Instagram and YouTube because I don't know, I just can't get used to managing so many different platforms of social media. So I'm sticking to the two main ones that I'm comfortable with right now. I just started YouTube, so I'm still new to this platform.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say, I'm honestly looking into the cinematography on the behind me. I'm guessing that's what you do. You do cinematography.
Yeah, I like recording clips and then doing some fun little edits with it, color grading and all that shit, you know?
That's cool because I swear to God, I swear, I'm looking at half my shit with my video and I'm like, oh my God, I can't edit this stuff worth the oh my God, worth the crap. I suck at color grading.
Dude, it was like one of the hardest things to learn, but it's not impossible, you know.
No, it's not impossible.
Anyone can do edits.
It's just like me when it came down to like my thumbnails. I thought it was like an art form, and yes, it really is an art form. But I'll say this: even when it comes down to drawing, I'll say this: I can't draw myself out of a paper bag. I swear to God. But you know what? There's people out there who do it. I make money at this stuff, and I'm like,
dude, I feel it. I could barely draw a stick figure, and I'm just impressed if anyone can draw something better than a stick figure, dude.
You see the stuff on DeviantArt, and you're like, holy shit, man! Oh my God! So I know you haven't been on YouTube very long, but I'm saying, how's the experience been so far?
So far it's been very supportive. The whole reason why I even started YouTube was because my friends kept asking me yo Dan, why don't you have a YouTube channel? Dude, the stuff you're putting out on Facebook is really good. You should make a YouTube channel. I'm just like, eventually I just caved in and I was like, alright, I'll make a YouTube channel.
It's like, hey Dan, come on Dan, do it, peer pressure, do it. Oh.
That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah, I think either that, if people don't do it for themselves, I'm saying sometimes it's peer pressure that brings it to them. I think people would have more fun, even though if they just do it for themselves, but then after a while, it's like peer pressure, it's like, come on, people will be they'll push them to do it, and then you know what, when you start actually getting to do it, you know, you're having so much fun that, you know what, people are like, yeah, you're never remote to anything. It's like, screw you guy. I'm going home and doing my shit. I'm going home, I'm doing my shit. Thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, because if you're doing this stuff, the fact is, do something that makes you do something you're passionate about, whether it's vlogging or even with cinematography. Come on, you're showing off your skills, man. You only get better. That's how you're practicing too.
Yeah, so I've been holding up on posting or making a YouTube channel because like I had really low self confidence when it comes to like my content. I was scared that people will just like, oh, this is shit and stuff like that, you know. But then eventually my friends were just like, dude, your content's great, just post it, please. I'm like, all right.
You just don't worry about what other people what you think people might say, because you know what? Hey, you know what? This show might not be everyone, but you know what? I got a lot of people on it. You know what? That's why I'm glad that I have you on the show. Is that the fact is I have loads of people on my show. People say, no, you're just a gamer, and I'm like, I commend you, sir. I'm not. I'm a journalist. That's what I am. I talk to a lot of people, and the fact is there's a lot of people with different passions. There's a lot of people with different talents. You know what? That might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you know what? Hey, I'll find someone out there that might be their cup of tea. And they might want to be like, oh my god, you know what? Hooking up people with the right, with the right audience is a very thing like more people should do, really. You know, it comes down to people like, I mean, they're living the Pokemon dream. Like, they're like, I want to be the very best. You know, that like shit. You know, it's like, yeah, I want to be the very best on YouTube. I'm a YouTube famous. Oh my god! It's like, no. I'm not YouTube famous. But you know what? I'll say that I know a few people. But hey, you know what? It's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of time. Just keep on getting better. Keep on getting better at what I'm doing.
To be honest, this isn't like really about the fame or anything. It's more about just like I'm doing this for my friends.
Do it, yeah,
like,
do it.
Yeah, just to show that my friends were right and that that I can actually I can actually create content that will make people happy. You know?
Yeah, that's all it's about. You know, because it's like pretty much just trying to make people happy, because it's just like, what? Why wouldn't you want people happy? But like, it's like your content want to be there because you know what? There's some people that that might not be you, or they might be starting out like even at a lower level that you are, but they're like, I don't want to do that shit. So you make how-to tutorials, or you do something like that, or and it's like before even come on YouTube, it's like I made a list of all the things I need, and now the steps that I have to. What I need, and steps of what I should do, because the fact is, it's like I learned from a video that how to do YouTube, or what do you need before you get YouTube. Where did I learn? YouTube. So the how to industry is in its niche right now.
Honestly, I learned all of my editing techniques from YouTube, watching how-tos, tutorials.
Yeah.
Like every week, I just feel like, I'm curious on how this effect was achieved. So I just like look it up, practice it, and eventually it just like came together.
Yeah, but it's like, but then I'll say this, like at first, like it took them maybe an hour to 2 hours to edit my stuff, but I meant like now it's only taking me about 30 minutes.
Yeah, and also like if you have like a really beast of like a rendering machine, that even gets faster,
Yeah, it's just, I know that people are worried and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't got the best equipment. You don't need the best equipment when you first start out. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Like I started out with just phone quality camera gear, because like when you're a kid in high school or something, you don't have access to all these like fancy
bells and whistles.
Equipment.
Bells and whistles, pretty much. Yeah, but when it comes down to it, like you can upgrade, but the fact is, it's not about you getting the best equipment, or if you're gonna wait and if you're gonna start to do YouTube, do it now. Because the fact is, a lot of people, they say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Well, you know what? When it comes down to it, you really gotta just do it. Because there's a lot of people like that don't even take the first step.
Yeah, like I am my worst critic, if I have to be honest. But to be honest, it's good to not aim for perfection, because nothing will ever be perfect,
Yes.
But you can use perfection as a tool to motivate yourself to keep going further and better yourself every day.
Yeah, because like I'll say this, like I could say that my stuff is totally not even close to being perfect. But I'll say this, but I'm really happy that I look at things out there and I'm trying to create new ideas and stuff like that. So I love when I get feedback from the audience. Like that's why I say, guys, you know what, guys, come on, Like, be honest, like, girls like guys with good skills. Trust me, I don't got skills. So, come on. So, please, if I can get better at my show, please leave me some comments and, tell me how I can get better. Because there's all those people out there that are like, "Ooh, yeah, you suck." It's like, why do I suck? Tell me why.
Like, I've been taking criticism as a positive kind of thing. It's like, oh, thank you for pointing this out. I would have never found out about that about myself unless you pointed it out, So there's nothing to be like disappointed about, or for any new creators. Just like be open to critique.
Yeah, because be open to critique and also be able to take it with a grain of salt, because I know some people, if they get like a bad critique or whatnot from somebody, they take it to heart. Like, I know when I first started out, they're like, "Your audio crap's like a bitch," and I'll say it, like, you know what, I'm loud, and I'm slowly getting better, but you know what, it's gonna be there. One day I will have it.
Dude, I'm wearing earphones right now, and honestly, your voice is not overbearing at all.
Okay. I'm just making a joke, because you know what? Some people are like, "Yeah, you're not, you like, I had, like, I'll say it, there's people that do gameplay and stuff like that. I'll say that I went to, reason why, alright, not just to go a little bit of myself, don't want to go too long with this, but I'll say that I started my YouTube as a gamer. But you know what? I made about 600 videos of just gaming. And it came down to it, I'm like, this is really stupid, because you know what? I won't get seen until I'm like 10,000 subs, and I have some content that wows somebody. And I'm like, it's gonna be impossible. And when it comes down to it, hey, I like podcasts. I like when talking to other people. I like talking to people, and I like meeting other people. Hey, maybe I should talk to people and just talk to people about what makes them unique, or if they have a hobby, why can't if they do YouTube, if they do something, why not talk to them? Because if I could pin them in the links, and then you know what, I'm trying to link them up to the proper audience, because I'll say this, you know what, that's the one thing that we strive for, to be on YouTube. We strive for that right audience.
Yeah, realistically, no one content will ever be able to impress or be able to like appeal to everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
Like, you got a young audience base, you got an adult audience base, you got those teenagers. It's just like or everyone has to find their own niche, if I had to explain it.
It's like if I was trying to talk Pokemon to my grandmother, it's like she wouldn't know a freaking thing about Pokemon.
Exactly.
It's like that. It's like, Grandma, how old is Pokemon now? It's now not really old, but it's been in the media for a while now. So we all know Generation 1, right? But it's like, she wouldn't even know what the hell what the hell Pokemon is that? That's yellow. That's yellow mouse thing. That's yellow mouse thing. That's yellow mouse thing. No, that's Pikachu.
Honestly,
Okay.
even as someone who grew up watching Pokemon, I'm just like kind of lost when I see the new Pokemon Ultra Sun.
I love watching those. I love watching those videos where they actually show they actually show clips of like they'll show like the opening sequence of Pokemon, and then like all these kids are like in they're millennials and they're watching it, and they're like, "Yay, Pokemon! Oh my God, this is so good! This is the original. It's a classic." And I'm like, yeah, look at Pokemon now with like the new wave they're coming out with Sun and Moon and all that lovely stuff. You look at how Ash has now changed, how he looks now. I'm like, that's not my Ash, man. It's like me relating to Simpsons. It doesn't relate right now, because Simpsons, we all know it's been out there in the day. Like it's being a spoof of, it's a spoof of the times. And when it comes down to it, like Simpsons, it's a lot of the stuff are irrelevant.
Like, it loses a lot of the its nostalgic feeling when
you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. And I'll say it, like not everyone's gonna love my channel. I'm not amazing. I'm not a pro. But you know what? Like, I hope that you know what people like to find me somewhat entertaining. I don't know. I hope.
I mean, if people are gonna stay on your channel, they're there for you. You know, those are like the real ones. In the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy that you know what I have that. I'm happy at the end of the day if I have those 10 views, then I have those 10 people that are staying true to my channel that want to watch it, that will watch every video. Those 10 people.
Yeah, like you get more satisfaction when people are there for your personality and none of that like generic and fake shit out there, you know?
Oh yeah. So I was gonna say, like, just for what you're doing, just to wrap this up, I'm just gonna say, like, do you have any words of advice for other people getting into YouTube, or like from what you know from your experience, or any advice that even for the design and shit, like for design, even for your cinematography, do you have any advice to any new people out there getting into that?
So people always be like, yeah, dude, your editing style, your videos are like so good. I don't think I'll ever be able to catch up to you, or I'm too shy to post my content or anything like that, you know? But I'm just like, dude, everyone starts from zero, you know? We all started from somewhere. I started with a phone.
Yeah.
So,
it's
just you just gotta get over that block, and anyone can get over their shyness as long as they try, you know? The more you practice being social, the more you'll get used to being in front of the camera. And I don't know, at the end of the day, it's just like, you gotta keep going no matter what. Even if everyone has their highs, everyone has their lows. But if you keep pushing forward, even if it's just one viewer, that's all that matters, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Sorry, it just reminds me of it. I think of that movie all the time, freaking Harry Potter, where it's like, that one scene in the Order of the Phoenix where he's like, yeah, you know, all the great wizards out there, you know what, they all got great because they're no different than us. So why the hell can't we do that? And it's just like PewDiePie or Markiplier or any of those bigger YouTubers, you know, like, they've been doing it for X amount of years, and
you're not just gonna start from like out of nowhere and it's like, oh, I'm gonna try to reach those top people, you know? It's like, you gotta start low, and honestly, it's all about how much work you put into it, because like, it's not just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be lucky and go viral, you know? It's like, oh, I'm gonna keep putting my work for years and years, honing my art, honing my craft until someone just appreciates it, you know?
Yeah. And I'll say that, like, in viral stuff, I'll say that people are like, yeah, I'm gonna go viral. But yeah, you know what? Like, you gotta think about it. There's like millions of people doing the same thing, but do it for you. You know, do it for you and show it how you're unique.
Like, it's okay to be cliche, but the thing is, people should eventually fall into their own, you know, specialization, their own, like, what makes them unique from everyone else, because we're all different people, you know, at the end of the day. But when we first start off, we learn the basics and our foundations from people who inspire us.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my favorite YouTubers are Peter McKinnon and Sam Coulter, who are amazing cinematographers.
Cool. That's awesome. I swear, like, my favorite YouTubers have to be JonTron. Yes, JonTron's one of my favorites. And also, I'll have to say another. I like, even though they're kind of offbeat, but I like them. I like Good Mythical Morning, just as people like Rhett and Link when they're talking in front of camera. That's what I like, because as like their show, like Good Mythical Morning, they take the myths out of everything, and it's like they'll do crazy ass stuff, and in the same sense, they're talking to everyone else like it's a newscaster, but that's like you could watch their show whenever.
Yeah, also what drew me to those specific cinematographers is their personality, you know?
Yeah. That's what when you got a good community, and that's why when you are being yourself, the fact is it's like you get that you're able to link into your, I'll say it's like hack into what makes you you and just do it for yourself, and hack into what pretty much if you're talking like a normal person, like someone off the street or someone that you know, you're talking to someone like you know them, it's like, yeah, then you know what, you're gonna be good with talking to people, because at the same time, at the end of the day, it's like, oh my god, you got so much skill talking to other people. At the end of the day, your thing should be talking to people, you know, or being social, or you're just talking to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. I'm sorry I kept you this long. I'm looking at the time. But yes. Thank you, Dan, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, Tazwhole.
Yes. No, my friends go with Taz. But anyways, so that's Dan. Do check him out in the comments below. I'll definitely have his channel and his other. I'll have his other social media in the comments below. Do check it out. So please, guys, come on, leave me a like, because I like bacon, you like bacon, we all like bacon. Now, please, guys, please, if I can get better at my skills, please, if I can get better at my content, please, guys, please tell me, help me out. I need some skills. Come on, gentlemen, we all know girls like guys get skills. Trust me, I don't got skills. My girlfriend is kicking my ass all the time. And Pac-Man, for God's sakes, help me out.